Okay, I wanted to jump back into Workgroups and touch on two things really quick three things actually that I missed last time. So on the General tab, scrolling all the way to the bottom here, there's a checkbox to enable automatic agent logout on ring no answer. So if a call is presented to an agent and they don't answer the call, you can have the system log them out automatically, so it doesn't keep trying them over and over and over again. And obviously the agent would have to log themselves back in at some point when they're ready to start taking calls. But that's disabled by default. On the on the routing tab, down towards the bottom, I kind of glazed over this forward after and rings per agent. So this is a little bit confusing. I think ShoreTel has maybe worded it a little weird. But the rings per agent is pretty self-explanatory. So this is how many times you want to ring an agent before it tries ringing the next agent. But the forward after, just because this is set to 2 and I am sending no answered calls or busy calls to queue, just because that's sent to 2 doesn't mean that it's not going to ring more than just one agent, right? So I ring ring agent A 2 times. Since I've now reached my forward after number of rings, what that does is it forwards it into queue. The caller starts hearing the queue music, but the system will continue to hunt through and find the next available agent. So I just wanted to point that out. If I set this to 8, what would happen is it would ring agent A 2 times, agent B 2 times. The caller would not be placed into queue yet because the forward after 8 rings hasn't been met. So they just keep hearing ringing. So agent C then, they didn't answer, so now we're up to 6 rings. It's not until agent D, our fourth agent, has been tried, assuming none of them picked up, that it would finally forward into queue. So I generally recommend setting that pretty low, just so it dumps the call into queue. The caller doesn't hear ringing and ringing and ringing in their ears. Instead, they hear your hold music and your queue handling greetings. All right, and then the one other thing in the members tab. So we talked about how to add members, but once you've added them, one thing I missed that I wanted to point out is that you can select any of these agents, and on the very, very right here, you can actually see their agent state. Not only can you see it, but you can control it. So I can go in here and select any of them and either log them in, log them out, or put them into a wrap-up state. Okay, just wanted to circle back on those three things real quick.